Hello there, everyone. Welcome. I hope that I caught you at a good time here on Sunday. Life's been a little crazy for me, but I am happy to be here so that I can share these awesome projects with you. Hey, Sue. Hello. How are you doing? I know this is last minute, but that's just how I have to roll right now. But yeah, we're okay. We're doing well. Hopefully we're going to get some answers soon. Hi, Taryn. Welcome as you're jumping on. I hope that you'll stay and join me for the class that I have to offer. Great projects, a cute idea for graduation. We have those coming up all over the place, right? Hi, Margaret. Welcome, everyone. I'm just looking at my phone here. If you give me 1 second for a little adjustment, let me see if I can see the comments here on my page. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Good, good, good. Yeah, we went to church today, and Bill's doing pretty good. He's doing good. He's way better than he was, you guys. I mean, we have to find out what is going on exactly, but he's doing all right. Thank you for sharing, Miss Sue. Hi, Nancy. It's so beautiful here in Michigan. I have to tell you, it's amazing here in Michigan. So this is the kind of weather I love. Michigan has all different seasons, but it's like summertime finally. So hi, Deborah. Welcome, everybody. So I have 4 projects, and these projects can be yours free with a $35 product purchase with me for the month of June. Also, if you bump up to $50, you can get a free embellishment included. Hi, Gail. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. So what I have is, hopefully you'll enjoy the what do I want to say? It's using our dies, one of our dies, in a way that is pretty interesting, actually, and hopefully it's something that it's a new trick for you. By the way, if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you so much, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because if you're not on Facebook all the time and you find me on YouTube, you'll get notifications if you subscribe and click the bell. That would be awesome. I'm just checking to see who else jumped on. Okay, I'm going to get started. Again, the host code is at the top, and the link is also in the scrolling through the comments or at the very beginning of the description. You can click that link, it'll take you to my site, you can order there, and it'll add that host code for you with that, using that link. But I think you'll love the projects, okay? So, most of them too are made in such a way that you really just have to have a sentiment set, but it's always great to have these sets on hand. Okay, I think I'm ready to go ahead and turn down the camera, and this will be available for replay. So if you can't stay the whole time, thank you for being here now. So I gotta turn this down to the project camera and fix my lighting here so we have some better lighting. All right, so here we are. Okay, so the first project I'm going to share with you is right now, during the month of June, Stampin' Up! Has Designer Series paper. Many of them are on 15% off. So, one of them I'm going to use a few papers, but the one of them I'm going to use tonight, or in this video, I guess, is the Stargazing 12 by 12. And we're going to use it in a way, so let me just show you. Okay, so these papers are kind of different. They are, what do I want to say? If you like the space set and you have someone that you can do those kind of cards for, that's fabulous. But let me show you. So you've got this one, and this one, this one. There you go. Then you've got some planets and more planets. All right. Now, when you turn it over, though, you have some things that you can use that don't have anything to do with planets. So we have these four that are using some fabulous colors here. We're actually going to use these three tonight in this project. And then here you have more stars. And what's on this last one? Kind of a really dark night sky. So, hi, Shar. All right, welcome as you're jumping in. We are going to get started with our first project. And I'm actually using some circle punches. You can use, goodness, trying to get myself situated here. You can use your circle dies. You can use anything. If you're creating these without getting the kit, you can use whatever you have. I kept my circle dies, plus we had 3 that came available. 2 of them are online exclusive. They're currently not available. So whatever circles you have, you can use. But again, if you get this kit, you will have your circles already punched, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and grab what we need, and we're going to be using the Circle Sayings stamp set. And let's see here. Just have to grab everything that we're going to need over here on my, it's kind of out of the camera for you guys. So let's see, I need to put that there because I need to see that. All right, so there's my parts and pieces. We're going to be using the 2 3/8 punch, my 2-inch punch, and my 2 1/4 punch. So again, these are retired, but you can use any circles that you have, and I know that some of you are demonstrators here, so you keep those punches also. So we're going to be using those. All right, let me see. What do I want to do here? Let's go ahead. I'm just going to use those punches and cut and punch those out first, okay? So I'm going to take the green, and I'm going to go ahead with the 2-inch punch on the green. And let's just come right up here, punch that out. And then next, we're going to punch the pumpkin pie, and that's going to be in the 2 I want the 2 1/4 for that one. Hey, welcome everybody. I see more of you jumped on with us. Glad to have you here with me this evening. I know this was the last minute, but if you're catching the replay, that's awesome. Now, I'm looking at my screen, and that one way it looks kind of pink, but it is the pumpkin pie. It's pumpkin pie color. I'm trying to see if it's my lighting or what. And then this one, this piece right here, we're going to use the 2 3/8 punch. Okay. And then and I do it this way just so I can see that I've got everything I need in that circle area. But yet, whoops, come on out of there. There, I didn't pop it out and it stuck. Okay, let's get these punches out of the way. But yeah, when I'm looking at the screen of what I'm using here, it looks to me like it is more mauve-y color, but this is Berry Burst, and then variations of Berry Burst color. Our base is Berry Burst, and that is 8.5 by 5.5, and then you can just fold it in half. Hi, Jan, welcome. And Carol, welcome. Let me grab my bone folder here and just give that a good crease. Then I have a piece of basic white, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have just a scrap piece that we're going to use, do one more circle with. So we'll put that there. Actually, I didn't cut a piece of white. Hang on one second. I'm going to grab a piece of white. I've already got pre-cut. Give me 1 second. Right here. And let's grab that because we need that for the inside. Now, what are the inks that we need? We're going to use the two, we're going to, excuse me. We're going to use the lemon lime twist, and we're going to use the pumpkin pie. That's the 2 colors that we're using. You could, of course, if you have the Berry Burst, you could use that. So, The next thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and we're going to take this scrap piece of paper here, and we are going to go ahead and I already have the Celebrate circle here, and I'm just going to ink that up with the lemon lime. And since I'm just punching a circle, put that here. And I got some extra, and so what I'm going to do is stamp it again. Right? There we go. Okay, that worked. Yay. Clean as I go, Barb. Just call me Clean as you go, Barb. I like to do that instead of throwing dirty stamps all around. And then the next thing we're going to do is close this up and use the pumpkin pie. This is a great, you could, this could be used in graduation colors. Maybe if you're creating something on your own, you could use this in the colors for graduation. Use this as a graduation card. Okay, so happy birthday right in the center of my circle there. And I'm going to clean that over here on the side out of the way. Okay, so what do we have in here? Where's my stamp set? I just had it, right, Barb? What did you do with it? Gracious me. Okay, I can't find what, oh, here it is. It's under a pile. So you could use, if you wanted a birthday, you know, because it says happy birthday on this particular card, you could put the cupcake on the inside. You could just put, you know, because you're awesome, or whatever, smile, anything that you wanted if you have this stamp set that you're using. I'm just going to leave the inside blank for the moment because I don't know who I'll give this card to. So there we are. And the next thing that we're going to do is grab this piece goes on the front, and need to get my circle punch and punch this out. Now I am using the 2-inch punch, was a little bit too small for how I wanted this to be. And so I have the 2 1/4 punch, which we used to sell, or we have lots of, we have the stylish shape dies that will fit that. But what I'm doing is I'm just putting, see how I've got that evenly in my circle punch here? And I'm just going to punch that out. And I dropped it. There we go. Okay, that's what we need. And then we're also going to need, let's see, dimensionals and mini glue dots in just a moment. All right, let's put this together. Super easy, but it looks really cute. So we're going to take the green. Let me grab my adhesive here. I see more of you join, so welcome as you're jumping on here. And again, this is the Stargazing designer paper, which you wouldn't, you know, it's got planets. And then on the back side, it has these pretty colors that we're going to create this card for. So then I'm going to take the pumpkin pie orange. My adhesive is almost gone, so it's being fussy for me. All right, so that's going to just kind of go over here. Now I'm going to take the Berry Burst, and we will add that one on top of these, kind of right here. Super easy card. And then we're going to take some dimensionals, and we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. Again, in this kit, you will get one of each with an envelope and the supplies to create it, all the cardstock supplies and any ribbon that you might need to create these cards. So the Celebrate is going to go right there. Okay, how easy is that? And the next thing is this layer is just going to go right on top of the Berry Burst. Oh, please, see what I did? This is too long. I've got to cut this off. Hopefully, I'm just going to, it's supposed to be 5 1/4, and I think it's 5 1/2. So let me grab my scissors. Darn, you know what? guess what? I never use this, but I have this, our little cutter here. So we're going to use that, and we're going to cut off this sliver. Okay. Whew. To the rescue. All right. Yours will be correct, you guys. If you get the kit, it will be correct. So, alrighty. Now it should fit my front of my card. Yay. There we are. Look at that. Fabulous. Okay. There we are. And then we have to add gems. And we are going to add the tinsel gems, the 4-pack. But look, this color and this color actually coordinate with this. So those are the ones we're using. And you want to take your pick tool. And we're going to add these to our design. So I'm going to grab one of the larger ones here, and let's do here. Then I'm going to grab one of the, oh, what color is that? The kind of the berry burst. Let's see here. Where should we go with that one? Maybe right there. And then I'm going to grab one more berry burst, and I'm going to bring that. I always have trouble on where I want these to be. Let's just do that. And then this last, the coordinating color here with the green, we're going to do that so that there are, I mean, you can put these wherever you want. Actually, this isn't the way that this isn't as nice. I think I should go up on the side more. I think that's my problem. There's too many right here. And so I'm going to take my little pointy end of my take your pick tool, okay, and let's come up here, and then let's do this. Let's bring the green in the middle of the two. And then we have one more thing that we're going to add. Let's see here. Let's bring this down there. I'm going to totally change these, but look at how nice this little tool does. Here's a tip for you. To use your pointy end and remove those. All right, so there's that. And I don't think I want two of them there. I don't know. I want it somewhere else. There. I don't know. Not much difference if I do that, huh? Okay, should we go up there? I'm just crazy here. So I think we're just going to, I don't even know. We're going to go back to the same place. Oh my gosh. All right. I hope you guys can laugh along with me, you know. All right, so here's what we have so far. Let me bring this up so you can see it. And the gems coordinate with the berry burst and the lemon lime. Okay, so we have that. And last but not least, we're going to take some of this ribbon, the lemon lime. And there's also a petal pink. It's a dual pack that's in the annual catalog. And I'm just going to make a bow because this just looks like a cheery card. And this lemon lime twist ribbon just adds to everything. And so let's create that little bow. And grab the scissors. Grab my ribbon scissors here. And I need to cut this piece a little bit shorter. Sorry, my arms are going to go back and forth a little bit. I hope that doesn't make you motion sickness. Funny. Okay, now I love to use my mini glue dots whenever I add ribbon. I know some people use the liquid, the Tombow, but I just find that, I don't know, I think with the material onto the paper, it just adds so much. Or it holds well, I guess is what I want to say. There we are. Okay, move this out of the way. And that bow just adds that little touch, and there you are. There's card number 1. Nice and easy. And again, you could take any designer paper and any stamp and create this fun layout and technique. All right, so card number 1. Well, I'm not done because I need to add this on the inside. So give me We'll add that on the inside, and then we are going to card number 2. I do have one of these already created, and I'll show it to you. The only difference, and I like how my gems are on my other one, but I'm going to show you that one. Okay, I did the gems just look a little better to me where they're placed. And then I used the Parakeet Party baker's twine, doubled, and created that little bow. Okay, same thing though, just a little bit different bow. Okay, so card number 2. I just have to move things out of the way, and we're going to grab things that we need for that one. Okay. Let's see here which one I want to do. Let's do this one. This is called Inked and Tiled. This also has punches, and it has designer paper that coordinates. We are not using the designer paper for this card. We're going to be using the stamps and 2 of the in colors, and go from there. Okay, so what am I using for this one? Let me grab. We're going to be using Wild Wheat, which I know is not everybody's favorite, but I have come to really like this color, you guys. I think the more that you use this color, if you have gotten the in colors, you will like it. This is Pebbled Path, and we're going to be using that. We're going to use the Big Leaf out of the set, and we are going to use Just a Note. And then, of course, this is a bundle package. There are 2 punches. One is like a starburst, and one is kind of this X. And you know, you could make these like XOXO for love and use lots of love. That's an idea. You can use these with some of the Eclectic Delightful paper, or Delightfully Eclectic. I think that's the name of it. That's one of our designer papers. Hi, Diana. Thanks, Margaret. I'm glad you liked it. What else? And then for quilting, I haven't even got to play to do much quilting kind of techniques with this, but oh my goodness, just they would be amazing. So we're going to be using those in just a second. We're also going to use this little burst kind of piece in the stamp set right down here. Okay, so that's what we have. Let's put those here for a second and move the stamp set out of the way. Now, my last live that I did was a week ago Thursday, and I think that was the one where I had created a card using this stamp set. So go back and check out the pages. I already have the things that I need punched. So out of Pebble Path, I have 2 of the Starburst, and with this particular technique, you can cheat a little bit because this is going to overlap. So that's why this one looks kind of funky. I don't know if you can see that, but that's okay because you can cheat. And then I punched out a star, one of these, out of Vanilla, and actually I cheated on this one too. All I need is this point to point. So where's my punch? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can get one of these out of here. So for here, I don't need to punch out this whole piece, okay, because I'm not going to use it. So it's okay if I don't have enough. So I can just punch that because we're going to use this punch. We're going to cut this apart, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay. All right. So next, here we go. Let's see here. I do need one of these, though. I did not pre-punch this. That's why this is in here. So I do need a star, a full star out of that. Okay. All right. So now we're ready to stamp. So these are the things that I need. These here, and I'm just going to put them out of the way for now. what do I have? This is 3 and 3. This is very vanilla. This is 3 3/4 by 5. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And our pebble path is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then scored at 4 1/4. Okay, score that over. We're going to use that in a few minutes, and we're going to use that in a few minutes. We're going to be stamping on this right here. Now, I am going to grab scrap paper here because we're going to be going off the page. First, we're going to start with the wild wheat. This is kind of basic stamping that, gosh, this is what we did before we had like all these dies and all that kind of stuff. This is what we had. So let's ink this up, and this is one of our red rubber stamps. And so I am going to come in here, and I'm just going to stamp that in the corner. Now see, I'm off the page, and that's the reason that I needed an extra here. Let's ink this up again, and I'm going to turn my leaf, and I'm going to kind of come in right there, and again ink this up. This leaf is going to kind of, I want the stem on this one, so let's go like that, and then one more leaf that's going to come down here like that. Okay, so there's what we have stamped. Let me clean as I go. And again, I always forget to cut the inside, my insides when I'm demonstrating. You will have a vanilla for the inside, and you can stamp the inside. I don't have the vanilla for this one at the moment, so I don't have it to put in the inside. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead while we have the wild wheat out. Remember I said we don't need this whole thing. What I need to do is I'm going to stamp from point to point. I'm going to take this out of the way so maybe you can see better. But I'm going to ink up just a note. Okay, making sure I've got my ink on there good. And then I am going to, I got to come up a little bit closer, and I want to stamp from point to point, and then I'm going to show you that. See what I did? Okay, just I'm in the middle of this point and that point, you know, there. Because what happens next is you're going to take your scissors. So you're just going to have a full star. Okay, when you get your kit, you'll have a full star. So what I'm going to do is just take these scissors, and I'm just going to cut from this, I don't know, whatever, indentation to the next indentation, just straight across. Just like that. I had to get quiet to concentrate. And then just straight across again. Okay? See what we got? There you go. So you can take that starburst and create something totally different than what that punch actually is, right? Okay, we're done with the wild wheat. Let's clean this off. Okay, next we're going to go to the pebbled path. And again, this is one of the in colors. And we're going to come back on here, and I'm going to bring this back over here. Now this is where I'm going to use this little starbursty kind of thing, and we're just going to fill in, okay, just like that. We're just going to come in here and fill in with this starburst to coordinate these colors around. Okay, let's see, a little bit off the edge there. How about right there? Okay, so that's all we needed for that little guy. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to, I don't know. I think we're going to do just like I have it. Okay. Hi, Maria. Thank you for sharing. Glad that you caught me too. Like I said, this is just last minute. I was hoping I could go on yesterday. That was not happening. And so here we are. All right, let's go ahead. This is actually going to get mounted onto the wild wheat. I can't wait to use these, this stamp set actually, and these colors for fall, adding in some things. I haven't started playing with anything fallish yet. Okay, so there's that, and then next I'm going to go ahead and put this layer onto our pebbled path. I'm going to put it on like this. It's going to be a horizontal card, not vertical, but it's just easier when I put my layers together for me to have it in the vertical position for me. Okay, so there's our card. Next we need some dimensionals and then just basic adhesive. So what I'm doing, remember, we're going to take this, and I need some adhesive right there, because we're going to take these two pebble path stars and you're going to put them together. Okay, so we're going to kind of create a medallion. Then I have my winter wheat, and that is going to go right here in the middle. So I think I'm going to go ahead with my adhesive like this first, because there we go. And then get my hands out of the way so you can see. I'm just going to layer this down so that I have the point of the stars, or whatever you call these, so that's what you have. Okay, just like that. And then our vanilla, just a note, I kind of thought this could be a masculine card too. Look at this, it fits right, since I cut it out of this exact shape. Sorry, there we go. It's just going to go right in that triangle right to that triangle. And there you go. See what you have? Awesome. All right, dimensionals. This is going to go on the card with dimensionals. And let's see here. Last but not least, I think I'm going to look at what, let's see. And then this can go to the right. You can go in the center. You can go up to the left, whatever you want to do. I think I'm going to go like right here. Again, you just put it wherever you want. And there is your card using the wild wheat and the pebbled path. But let me see what gems here. Let me see 1 second. Oh, I can reach down here. Goodness gracious. I don't think any of those, well, Grab my little case of gems here. Now, these kind of go, the silvery ones, those would be okay for a masculine card if you wanted to make this more masculine. Got those. If you wanted to make it, you know, pretty, I guess, a pretty card. Hi, Bobby. Thanks for joining. You could use some of these other gems. Let me see what I have as far as the in colors. Okay, so I've got some of you've got the pebble path. I could put those on. And they're not real, what do I say? They're not real sparkly and stuff, so they might be okay. I think I'm going to go with the pebble path, the in colors. It just coordinates so nicely that I think that's what we need to do. So let's grab that. I've got a lone pebble path here. I don't know that I want to go with the wild wheat. I think I want to pull in that pebble path a little more. What do you guys think? Hi, Sue Rollison. I think I like the pebbled path gems. What do you guys think? I think these are the pebbled path will look better here. What do you think? I'm going to hang 2 seconds here to see if I get any responses on what you guys think should be the gems to go around. The pebble path or the wild wheat. The wild wheat is kind of gets lost, I think. Yep, pebble Pebble, pebble, pebble. Okay, we're going with pebble. All right, I've got one lonely little pebble here, and I actually, maybe we'll mix them. How about that? I think we can do that, because maybe we could put some wild weed on here. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Let's just go, let's go right here, and let's pull in a large one, and come up here, and a medium one. I think that should kind of go over there. I'm wondering, I think it might be too much. Just enough, you know, just the three, kind of give it some extra in here with those pebble path. So there's card number 2. Using the new in colors. Yeah, these in colors, you know, I like these colors with, the more I use this wild wheat. Pebble Path was one that I really liked when we first got them. And so I have used that one more. Thanks. Thanks. I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, let me bring it up closer. There you go. Now, of course, you could add ribbon underneath if you wanted to, or, you know, this way, whatever. And if you don't have this stamp set, use any stamp set. You're going to have the kit with the stars and the vanilla and all the parts and pieces if you spend that $35 order with me. Thank you guys. I love the hearts. But but yeah, this is a great stamp set. So many different things you can do with this stamp set. So there is card number 2. Okay, let's move. These are clean. So I'm going to throw them in my basket out of my way. And let's go on to card number 3. I'm going to save the best one for last, you guys. Ugh. All right, give me 1 second so I can rearrange here and get what we need. That's our 2 cards. I'm going to put them over here where I know where they're at. Okay, so I know everyone is loving this daisy set, and Cheerful Daisy is the next set that I'm going to use. And again, you guys, you just need a sentiment set, okay? You just need a sentiment set. Now, let me see here. I'm going to look really quick. There are no, okay. Sorry, give me 1 second here. I have a large supply. Okay, first of all, plus black, this is our baker's twine, okay, essential pack. So we could take this white. I'm gonna show you this, but you will have some green twine in your packet if you get this kit. But I want to show you how you can create your own green. And I'm going to see if shaded spruce works. Okay. So before we start the card, I'm going to do this. This is a tip. If you need a twine that coordinates with your project and all you have is white. Okay. This is the baker's twine. You can take your blend and then take it just like that and color that twine. And I think this is going to be perfect. This color, this is light shaded spruce, okay? You will have the garden green twine in your packet because I have that from a retired product, and it just is too perfect for this project. That's why I'm using it. But look, I have colored that baker's twine. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pull it out here so you can see. Pull it up here so you can see. See that? And there I have, and it'll lighten up just a little bit as it sits to dry. But there you go. You can color your white twine whatever color you want. I already have green twine for you, which I've said 100 times, sorry. But I just wanted you to be aware. That is a great tip to know. All right, so what do we have? We have crushed curry. 4¼ by 11. This is scored at, I thought I wrote this down, and I had a little post-it note right here, and where it went, I have no idea. Where are you, post-it note? All right, let's get the handy dandy here, because I don't know where the post-it note went. Did you guys see it go somewhere? Probably underneath. Nope, it's not there. Whatever. Okay. I know this is 11. I know this is 4¼ We are going to score at, it's already pre-scored. You're going to score at 4¼ and 5½. All right. These will be pre-scored for you. Okay. 4¼ 5½. But that's what I've done for right now. You didn't know you could do that, Maria? Well, then my job has done its job, I guess. Anytime I can teach you new tips and tricks, that makes my job a joy. It's a joy anyway, because I love to do it, but that's awesome. Here's what you need if you're stamping these at home. You're going to need crushed curry and early espresso. And I chose those because our designer paper has crushed curry, and early espresso, and garden green, and the basic white. So that's how I've chosen the colors to create this card. Again, designer series paper, including the daisy set. The daisy paper is 15% off for the month of June. So, okay, so you got the everything for this one. What you have here is, I believe, 4x4. Yep, 4x4 early espresso. So this is 3¾ by 3¾ designer paper. You also have a piece of white. This is for the inside, and this is a 4x4 for the inside of our card. Then I have two pieces. I have early espresso again, which is 1 inch by 4 inches. And then this is 3¾ by 3/4 of an inch. Correct. Okay. Now I have die cut the little sentiment that is part of the dies when you get the bundle. And there it is right here. And so we're going to be using that for our sentiment. Now this green, if you got the, this was in our last mini catalog, and if I can find it, I thought it was right behind me. Yes, it is. The 3-twine combo pack. 3-twine combo pack. That's where I got the green. Okay, so if you have that, you have the green to create this beautiful card. So let's go ahead and put our layers together. So if you haven't guessed, this is one of what we call a bookbinding card. And so what we're going to do, we're going to put adhesive right here. And I think I've got some Stampin' Seal Plus. And I just jammed my finger with my snips. How many times have you guys done that? This is the Seal Plus, and so I'm going to use this because it's a little harder, better, sturdier stick, I guess. Okay, because I want this piece to stick down right here. Because when you open the card, you're only opening right here, and that's your card. See that? Just like that. Okay. So with that, let's go ahead. We're going to take this piece and we're going to put this on the inside. And the fun part about this is that you can, these can open sideways or they can open this way. Okay? You can open it that way or this way. So you could put this together whichever way you would like. So let's go ahead and just put our pieces together. This piece gets mounted onto the early espresso, and again, it's layered, so make sure that you're leaving that little extra all around. And let's put this on here. This strip goes right here between the score line and the edge. If that makes sense. See there? See how you've got the nice edging all the way around? Okay, and then let's go ahead with this designer piece. All right. Now, this is non-directional. I mean, your daisies can go all different ways, but I have more daisies and with their tops up here, so I'm going to have this as my top. And when I put it onto the crushed curry, I almost put it right on there. You don't want to do that. You want to layer it onto your espresso. Okay, there we go. I don't know about you guys, but on my deck, I have lots of flowers for the summer, and I bought these potted sunflowers. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous right now. I love them. And so this just kind of makes me think of those sunflowers, even though it's like daisies, but because it's crushed curry, it makes me think of that. Okay, so our sentiment that we're going to use, if I can grab it here, we're going to use this. Flower right here, and the sentiment for a birthday. It's wishing you the brightest birthday. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Bring this over here. And we're going to use the early espresso for our sentiment. And just tap, tap, tap till you see that that's nice and inked up. And this will fit very nicely. I just have to come a little closer to my sentiment here, and I think that's right. Hopefully it's straight. Yes. Okay, so there's my sentiment. And let's go ahead and clean that off. Then we're going to use the crushed curry, and we're going to stamp those flowers on the inside, which I probably should have stamped before I put it on the inside, but hey, you know, it's the way it happens. Okay, let's go ahead and get myself together here. Okay, ink up, stamp that, see how, oh, what is going on with that? Okay. Thought I just re-inked my crushed curry, and it's just not being happy. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to stamp that and ink it up again. And I'm just going to stamp again. And let's see here. I think I'll just go right up the side here. And then, if you've done what I did, which is not or put it, oh my goodness, seal it down before, you know, you can just kind of mask off with your scrap paper, and then you can stamp, and then it doesn't get on the edge of your cardstock there. Okay, so there we've got a pretty little design, right? Okay, there we go. I'm going to clean this little crushed curry flower. This last project, hi Jean, welcome. This last project that we'll do coming up is the one with just the fun technique that I put together here with the some new dies that we have. Okay, let me get this over here out of the way. All right, now we're ready to finish putting our little embellishments together. And again, I need to grab, we're going to be using the tinsel gems because the green goes very pretty with the green that's already on here. And we're going to kind of just put those on here to sparkle that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and super simple, like I said. If you have any other, what do I want to say, any other sentiment, or you don't have to use this particular one. The feature here is the beautiful paper, which, like I said, it is currently on 15% discount. And all of these cards, you can get free when you purchase $35 in product with me, or when you go up to 50, then you'll get these you'll get the Tinsel Gem 4-pack. That will be your free gift from me, okay? For bumping up to the $50 mark. Okay, so there we are, and let's see here. Let's just, I think we'll come down here a little bit, just like that. And then we've got our bow already tied here, and yours will be tied also. And put a little mini glue dot on there, and fumble with my fingers. Come on now. There we go. And again, you know me, I don't know, where do I want this bow to go? How about, let's see. Let's just go kind of right up here. That way it's not really covering up the words, but it's hanging down and it looks pretty and all that fun stuff. So there's that. So let's grab, I have an open package here of these gems, and I threw them down somewhere, and do you think I could see them? No. Oh, gracious, Barbara. Just my life lately, right? Thanks everybody for joining me. I'm so happy that you're here. Here's another thing. There's another color. You get 4 different colors in this package, and honestly, these would coordinate well, or the dark. Maybe I'll go with the lighter because they might. I don't know. They might show up better. Let's see. So see how they come up on the side like this? This is a little trick that I like to do. You can put them up there, and thank you. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a good idea. Karen, I just saw your comment. Thank you. I'm trying to decide which of these gems I should put on here. The tinsel gems, they have a little sparkle inside. I think the lighter ones actually look better. I think those are going to go on there. Okay, we're going to use these. All right. So maybe what we'll do is let's go ahead and grab up a big one. Let's come over here. Now they kind of take on the color of whatever's going on there. See it right there? There you go. And so they kind of are getting, they're maybe, you know what would really, actually, you know what would look better? Hang on. I'm switching it up. We're going to take this off of here. We're going to put a different gem on here. We're going to put different ones, I think. I'm going to pull some out here. The tinsel gems will work. They will be okay. But, you know what I was thinking? These are the ones I was thinking of. And because they have this yellow, but it doesn't really match. So, yeah. We're going to go back to what we were doing. Okay, Barb. All right, let's do this again. Actually, this is very busy paper, and so adding these gems, let's see, maybe we should add them. Let's just do this. We're going to put a big one there, and we're going to put a little one here, and we're going to put a little one there. That way you can show off these gorgeous little tinsel gems. There you go. A large in the middle and 2 littles on the side, and 1 on each side. And then you can show off those gems, and there's little tinsels in. There's little tinsel inside these gems if you haven't already seen them. There you go. But just a simple, subtle card, nothing big and fancy, but this designer paper does all the work. So, hi Pam, thanks for sharing. Thank you guys. All right. So bookbinding card using the tinsel gems. All right, let's do our last super cool idea. All right, let me get all my goodies out of the way. And that is card number 3. Card number 4 is coming right up. Okay, card number 4 takes a little bit more involvement, okay? And if you get this kit, you don't have to worry about it because it'll be, the scoring and all that good stuff will be done for you and the die cutting. So, but this is really a cool idea. So what are we doing? We are going to use the round square brads. Okay, these are in the catalog. And we're going to be using some linen thread. We are going to be using a piece of basic white. And this will be 7 inches by 3 1/4. And we are going to score at 4 1/2. So let me grab my cutter here. And your gray tool, your grays, you've got the dark and the light, and you want the light one. That's what we're going to use to score. So let me pull this down here. And I need to score at 4 1/2. So let's go down, measure to 4 1/2, right there. And we're going to score that. Okay? So that's what we have. We're going to fold this up. Okay. All right. What's next? I'm going to use my little mini emboss machine. And we're going to be using the dies, these dies right here, the countryside corner dies. The one I'm using is going to be the second from the largest, okay? We're going to cut this out. We're going to use that die. We're also going to be using the Layering Leaves stamp set. And let me grab, what do we need here? We're going to use this, okay? I don't have the block, I have it on the block yet. All right, let's go ahead, move this out of the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a card here. All right, and you know what? I don't think, yes I did. Now, if you put this whole die on here, you're going to cut our score line. We don't want to cut our score line. So what happens is, see that where the die is at, and you see the cutting there. Okay, the piece that sticks up is what cuts. What we're doing is we're going to center this, and we're going to put this cut line past our fold. See what I'm doing? There's my fold, and this is going to come right up there. Okay, that's going to come up to there. So let's get our machine so I can make this happen so you can see what we're doing. And I'm making a graduation gift card holder. All right, so I've got my plates here, and I am going to go ahead, and what I'm doing, if you can see, there, we can maybe do that way. There we go. What I need to do is I'm going to grab a Post-it note to hold this down. I don't have washi tape right over here by me, so I'm going to use a Post-it note. And what I'm doing is making sure, again, I'm going to make sure that this cutting line is past my fold. But I'm going to center this onto my white. Okay, let me get this put down. That's where I want it. I want to get that there. Okay, I hope this is making sense to you guys. And that is a terrible Post-it, a dirty Post-it. It's not sticky. All right, let me get this down here. There we go. It's just taking a minute to get this because I don't want to cut the fold. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh. So I'm trying to do this, and I put the sticky side up. That doesn't hold anything. All right, let's keep going here, you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Okay. All right, there we go. gracious me. All right, we got that on there now. So it's not going to cut my fold, right? Oh, gosh. This will be done for you guys. I'm just teaching you how to do this if you have not, so that you can create these on your own if you don't get the kits from me. Okay? All right, so let's get this piece stuck down here. There we are. Last but not least, we have to have our top plate, so let's get that on here. I think I am good to go. All right. There we go. Okay. Get this started and roll away. And that's okay that you hear that popping. Come on. There we go. Once I get it started, I'm okay. Just getting it going there. Okay. It's a little bit thicker because you've got to fold it over there. Okay. There we are. That's what we got. All right. Let's see if the magic happened. Okay. So there's your piece. I did not, see there, I did not cut my fold. Look, look, see there? Yay. And move these off, the Post-it notes, bring those off of here. Sorry, I'm out of the camera. All I'm doing is removing the Post-it notes. And let's remove our die. And look what we have. Ta-da! Look at that. All right. Fabulous. That's what we wanted. All right, let's make some space. Okay, get this out of the way. We're going to need these pieces. There we go. Okay. All right, let's make something cool. What do I need? I need this. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to glue this down. We're going to glue this back side because this is our pocket that you're going to take your money and shove it in here, or your check for your graduation gift, right? So let's go ahead and let's take some the Seal Plus so that it holds well. And I'm going to go ahead and you want to seal up all. Now this, I don't know if you guys, I don't know that you can see that, but this, even though if you go off the edge a little bit, just fold it over and then you can get a nice little, it's not so wide that it's going to take up most of your room of your flap. Now you could use the larger die and do the same exact thing. This is the second to the largest. You can use the larger die and you just have to make your cardstock a little bit different size. Okay, so now you could use tear tape here. You could use liquid glue here. I just am using my Seal Plus to make it faster, and because I'm off the edge, I didn't want a big wide strip here. I went off the edge on my silicone mat because then it doesn't stick to anything. Okay, I don't know, can you see how skinny that is? And that's what I want. And then this is going to come up here and seal down. Okay, and look, I didn't bring any dollars downstairs in my stamp room, but right there, there you go. Took that money right in there. Okay? All right, so there is the back side. So what I need now is, let's go ahead. We're going to use the layering leaf set. We're going to use So Happy to Celebrate You, and we're going to use For You. So, So Happy to Celebrate You. Yep, there's that one. Okay, I need that. Then I need For You. I'm going to put that one on a smaller block. And I actually think I'm going to use this little speckle too. So let me see if I have one. Yeah, this will fit on here. Okay, there we go. I have live class tomorrow night here at the house, and I have lots of my blocks already ready for the class. So, okay, so that's what I'm using for here. You could use Best Wishes if you wanted to. I'm just going to use For You because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a graduation cap. Now, I got this tip from Simply Simple Stamping. Cannot think of her name. Connie Stewart. Connie Stewart. Okay. So you will need a circle punch to do this. And so let me grab one of my little punches over here. Like the 2-inch punch is what I'm going to use. This piece is 3 inches by 1.5. And then I have a square black piece that is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. What we need to do is we need this to look like the bottom of our cap that goes actually on their head, if that makes sense. So what I am doing is you can come in from the inside of your punch and slide it in here. See how I slid that? But you only want a small piece. You just need enough that's going to go behind the cap. And I'm trying to center it like that. But I gave you a longer piece. You're going to get a longer piece so that you can hold on to it. Okay? So yeah, you've got this whole piece left. So, all right, so there's that. What we're going to do is we're going to find my adhesive and we're going to put this onto the back of the cap. Here, if I do it here, you can see better on this piece. So what we're doing is we're basically just kind of centering this so that it looks like graduation cap, doesn't it? Isn't that cool? All right, the next thing that you need to do is you're going to be using the brad that comes in your kit, and there's a black square, and that's going to hold our tassel. We're going to make a super easy tassel here. I'm going to use, because now again, if you have specific colors for graduations that you're going to, you can color your white linen thread. Not linen thread, color your white baker's twine or whatever baker's twine might be the color of their class. So if it's red and black, orange and black, blue and gold, whatever, make your tassel that color. That'd be awesome. But what I'm doing here is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to roll it around. Actually, I think I'll pinch it like this because we don't need a huge amount. But you want to leave the loops at the top. Those loops are important at the top. And I'm doing 3. Okay. We're going to do 3 loops and then let's cut this off. And then you need to tie these loops, okay? So this might be the trick that if you need to make a lot of these, if this is not your thing, it might be something you might not want to do. But this is so cool. All right, so now I've got it tight like that, and I need to move this up because I don't need these loops so big. Are you following me, I hope? Okay, I just need these loops a little smaller. There we go. Because this is going to go under your square onto your hat. Now, how do we get a hole in the hat? Let me finish this first and we'll go there, okay? So I'm going to tie that tight, and I actually am going to tie a knot. Okay? Okay. Now, cut this piece, and then you want to cut the big things on the bottom. So this is your tassel, and of course we don't need it that long, so I'm going to cut this off, just like that. This piece that I tied the knot, I'm going to cut that, and there is our little tassel. See if I put it down here, you could probably see better. Okay? Now, you need take your pick tool or a pokey tool, whatever you call them, but you need to make a pokey tool, or you need a pokey tool, because we need to put this brad right here in the center of our hat, like that. Okay? You need that hole right there. And then you're going to take your brad, you're going to put it through your loops at the top, and then this brad will go into this center hole here, just like that, and then spread it apart so that it holds But you might need to move your knot up a little more so that it's not so, what do I want to say? So that you don't have loops showing way down here. But oh my gosh, that looks like a graduation cap. Amazing. Just trying to get myself situated, my little string there. Okay. There we are. I love it. Okay. That's the hard part. That's the hardest part of the whole card. And guess what? If you're getting the kit, I will do these for you, okay? Now, if I get 50 people, whew, that'll be a lot for me, but I'll take it. I'll take 50 people, 50 orders. All right. Okay, so there's our graduation hat. Here is our graduation, whatever, gift card holder. And the next thing we're going to do is do our stamping, and we're going to do it in black because black and white will go with any school color, right? It will go with any school color. So let me grab my black, Memento black here behind me. And let's go ahead. First of all, this is going to do, I'm going to do For You on the front in the Memento black. Okay. And my hat's going to go on the front here. I want that kind of that way. And let's see here. Let's do our For You like right there. Ooh, that looks so good. I'm going to clean this off. And then I'm going to do the speckles. And the reason I want to do the speckles is, to me, you know how you have confetti kind of going, they throw, I don't know, for a party, whatever. But we're going to take this speckle, and I hope I don't ruin it because I have not created this. This is what's in my mind. We're just going to do some speckles, kind of like confetti, kind of off the page, okay? Like that. Can you see? And I did some full strength and some second. And then this will kind of go like that. Oh my gosh, that looks awesome. I love it. And then, oh, one more. I'm going to turn it over here, and that's where I'm going to put So Happy to Celebrate You. I have graduation parties starting next Saturday through July, the second Saturday in July. So I need lots of these. So Happy to Celebrate You right there. And I actually think I'm going to add these speckles again because that just looks so cool. And let's see, there and there. Okay. Love it, love it. Let's put this on the front of our card. And that's going to kind of go in the midst of all the little speckles going on there. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it flat or pop it up. I think we'll pop it up, okay? Because unless you need to mail it. If you're going to mail this, put it down flat. But if you're going to go to a party and hand it to them or put it in their box or whatever, we're going to use dimensionals. Just like that. Now, here's something fun. Let's take a dimensional. Let's take a small dimensional, if I have any over here. I don't know. I don't see any of my small ones. Let's take a piece here off the edge. And I'm going to take this hat, and right here, I think I'm going to stick this underneath to kind of give it a little dimension. Oh, that looks great. I don't know. Can you guys tell the difference with the dimension there? Cameras are so hard to really see the awesomeness of these projects. So, okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm so glad. Okay, there you go. Now, you could do this in the color, like I said. This could be the color of their class, whatever. And then here is where your money goes, right in there. You got your money bills here. Look at, if you want to give them a gift card, I'm going to try a gift card. So your money could go right there. Let me see. I've got a fake gift card back here. Let's see if this will work. I thought I had one. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I made it big enough. Oh my gosh, look, you guys. So awesomeness. I'm so excited about my creation. So these dies, yeah, they don't have to be just for Country Corner stamp set, okay? They're awesome though. But you could use the larger one and then maybe add more to the front. Maybe you could make the larger one, like the bigger one here. I mean, on your own, you'll get a kit for this one right here if you do the purchasing with me for the month of June. But you could put 2023 on here. So many things you could do. And I know that you guys are creative. So look at that. That is gorgeous. I'm pretty pleased with that little creation. You guys like it? Thank you. Thank you guys. I'm glad that you like it. I thought it was a cool idea when I thought, oh, well, why can't I do this? But I'll tell you, I love the sentiments in this set right here, Layering Leaves. These are great sentiments. They're good fonts. They're big fonts so people can read them. And just cool stuff. Cool stuff with this one. All right, let's see what we created tonight. And again, all of these fun things, you can get these kits when you purchase $35 with me. And, oh, guess what I just found? I found the open gems that I was talking about. So here's 1 and 2. Well, card 4, card 3, card 2, and card 1. Well, let's see here. See if we can do this. Yep, you guys can see those. And there we go. There we got them. All right. There you are. Those are the 4 cards for the virtual class for tonight. Again, these are yours for free with a purchase of $35. And you'll get the tinsel gems for free at a $50 purchase. And the designer paper is, tons of them are on sale for 15% off for the month of June. Okay, let me see if I can swing up here. Goodness, okay. I'm going to see if I can come up here to see you guys. This is my light, so let me move that out of the way. And just come over here and say goodbye. And thank you for hanging out with me. It's 8:20 Michigan time. And I appreciate you just coming and checking out what we have. I hope that you will have a great week. I expect to be here on Thursday. Let's see here. We have a afternoon urology appointment. So I can't hold, I'm going to try my best, but it depends on how things go there. So let's here we are. Make sure that, say a prayer for us, that everything goes well, and we'll be doing good after that appointment. And I will let you know if I can't be here Thursday. I will watch for a notice, because I will let you guys know. And I don't know what happened to my phone, but we're good. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful night and be blessed. Bye-bye.